Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be looking at how we can actually um, combine a data set, how we can combine data sets that is actually saved in a folder. So I have a folder that I call Internet Sales Information, right? So this folder basically, stores information of internet sales for different years. Okay, so it's basically just like what we saw in a workbook, just that instead of storing each data set in a workbook of in a different worksheet of a workbook, this is basically stored in each Excel workbook. Okay, so what I mean is that if I open this workbook, it just stores information about the internet sales for the year 2010. And of course, again, if I open the one for 2011, it basically stores the internet sales that has happened in the year 2011, as seen here. Okay, so each of the file basically stores the year internet sales. Okay, so what we want to see here is how we can match or how we can append these data sets together in our Power Query editor. All right, so this is actually different from the approach that we saw. Okay, and I will tell you the difference between this and the earlier approach. Okay, so without wasting much our time, intentionally, I want to take out the year 2014. Intentionally, I want to take out the year 2014. Okay, let me paste that here. Let me paste that here, 2014. Okay, so again, I'm going to open a blank Excel workbook. I'm going to open a blank Excel workbook. All right, so I'll go to my data tab. I would click on the get data. Right now, I will click on from file, but the data that I want to get it from a folder, right? I want to get it from a folder. Don't forget that each of these files are being stored in the same folder. So I want to get it from a folder. So here you will have to identify the folder that has this file stored in. Okay, so we have to identify this is our file, this is our folder, and again, the rule of thumb still applies here. The difference is that each workbook here represents the internet sales for different years. Okay, unlike the earlier example where we have just one book with different worksheets representing the internet sales for the different years. Okay, so I'm going to select the folder and going to click on open. I'm going to select the folder and click on open. See, here I have a prompt that shows the content, which is in binary. The content is basically the information. I have the content, I have the name, I have the extension, I have the date I am accessing this information, I have the date of modification, I have the date this is created, I have this the attribute is record and the rest the folder path. So also at the bottom I have the option to combine. I can click on this drop down. I can combine and transform the data. I can combine and load, right? And I can also load. I can, transform data, and also I can cancel. So what I will do here is the only thing that I need here is just the content. The only thing that I need here is the content. So I'm going to select the name. Okay. Um, okay, I can't do anything yet. So let us just click on transform data. Let's click on transform data. Of course, this would open up our lovely Power Query editor. And so just click on the name, right? I want to take out this from the name to the folder paths. Hold down your shift button or folder path. So from name to the folder path is selected, which I would want to remove. Of course, look to your right side under the apply steps. If I click remove, this automatically introduces a removed column step that is shown here. Okay, so what I can do here is I'll click on these two parallel arrows that's looking downward. Click on these to combine the data set. So Excel has its own way of looking through each of these files in this folder and yeah, appending them together. Okay, so I'll select one of these, right? I'll select this is the first file. Yeah, I'll select this. Okay, so it's trying to preview and I'll click on OK. Clicking on OK, trying to combine the content together. Okay, it's evaluating the query. It's trying to load and the Power Query Editor performs its magic. So you can see now that I have all the data combined together. This is from 2011, you can see 2012, and of course I have 2013 also. I have 2013 also, you can see loaded here. So what I need to do is just to click on close and load. Yes, I think I'm loading to a blank workbook here. This. So I'm just basically going to click on close and load. And I have the query on the right side as usual, and all my data, being appended together. Looks like a magic, right? Somebody will have to be like life is this easy. Why do we have to go through? So if you have a file like that in a folder, so what you can do is if you have a files like that for different years, right? Instead of going through that approach that we saw in the previous video, you can create a folder and put this file in the folder, right? You can create a folder and put this file in the folder, in that single folder. It's very, very easy to manage. It's very, very easy to manage. And of course, it's not that it is easy to manage alone. When you have new data, what you just do is copy that file inside that folder and just refresh. Again, copy that file inside the folder and just refresh. You will see that I intentionally, 2014, why is 2014 here? Okay, let me see the folder, fact internet sales, right? Oh, I have 2013, 12, 11, 10, 13. Oh, let me look at the query. I feel like this is not what I'm expecting. Let me look at the query. Yeah, this is my query. How come I have 14? Oh, okay, so I'm looking at the other date, right? Other dates. Okay, yeah, sorry. I do not have 2014, sorry. So the other date is the dates that has it broken down by year. Okay, so I have from 2010 to 2013 going by the other date because yeah, I removed the 2014 intentionally. Let's say um, you you need the data, the operational data or transactional data, you need to have them at the end of every month. So as it is now, you only have from 2010 to 2013. So you had them yearly in this case now. So what I would do now is that now that I have the 2014 data, right? Now that I have the 2014 data, I will just go to my 2014 data and copy or cut. Let me just cut. And I will just add it into this internet sales information. So if I had the 2014 here, what I just need to do is that I just need to refresh this. Okay, so something is happening at the background. Let me open it up. The query and connection. See, it's been refreshed. It's currently loading. Okay, you would see that the number has increased from 40,000 to 68,000. Well, in case you're still doubting, I do that a lot. Let me open up the other dates, and we have our 2014 data. Very easy to manage. Very easy to manage. So I showed you how you can add the files individually, where you have, the files for different years on a different worksheet, and we have them, put together in a single folder, which is very, very easy to manage together. Well, in the next video, we will be looking at how we can merge data because we have seen how we can actually append data together. In the next video, we'll see how we can merge data sets together using Power Query. Then from there, we'll move to pivots, pivot table, then the pivot chart. Create an interactive dashboard on an Excel platform, and we're done with Excel calls. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Bye.